Hola, beautiful minds. Tessygreat here, and today I'll be talking about prioritizing self-care as a key for achieving your goals in 2025. Now, we cannot overemphasize the importance of self-care, and prioritizing self-care provides the foundation for productivity, focus, and of course, overall well-being. You see, when you take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, and of course, emotionally, it puts you on a pedestal to be able to push forward with productivity in every single thing you do. And starting this year, I know a lot of people have started the year with a particular New Year resolution or the other, but for you to be able to push through with it, I would ask you, while setting your goals for this year, while choosing your New Year resolutions, did you pick anything that has to do with self-care? Did you pick anything up on your list that has to do with you taking care of your mental health, taking care of your physical health, or taking care of yourself spiritually, or prioritizing yourself emotionally? Now, I'm going to give 6 points that I have put together to help prioritize self-care, and that also talks about the importance of prioritizing self-care. 1, it improves productivity. It boosts productivity. Now, you see, rest and rejuvenation is the top way that pushes you towards your goals. They tell you to work hard, or you should learn to work smarter and not harder, because in a way, in a very particular sense, working smarter is you working hard in the right direction. So you're working harder than hard, and I'll explain this. When you work smarter, you're putting the hardest efforts towards the hard places and where it should work the most for you. So all I'm saying in essence is this: when you work smarter, you are putting the right efforts in the right direction, and you're using less and less energy to do things that are unnecessary. So you're reducing stress and thereby helping you boost productivity. The second point I would give for why self-care should be among your top priority is it helps improve mental clarity. Now, you see, when you practice mindfulness, things like meditation and regular exercise, it helps boost your mental clarity and also cognitive functions. We do know that cognitive functions includes the domain of perception. What I'm talking about is memory, learning, decision-making, and all of those aspects of our brains that does all of this work, right? So imagine you keep your mind sharp by having all of these regular exercises and practicing mindfulness like meditation and just taking time to pay attention to yourself. It is going to help boost your mental clarity and keep you in top shape. And the third point here is that it helps reduce burnout. A lot of people, especially creatives, will tell you, I have mental block, I have burnout, and the truth is, it happens when you overwork yourself. Now, overworking without taking breaks leads to burnouts, and you end up being unable to do the job you're meant to do. You end up being unable to stay focused on work. You end up being unable to even perform any kind of duties you normally would perform. A lot of people will say, I know myself, I know how long I can work before I get tired. But do you actually pay attention to how long you can work before you get tired? Yes, you know it. Or do you take conscious actions as to taking breaks when you ought to? You see, there is a very unique function on our laptops, our systems, even on your phone, that is called focus mode. Now, focus mode gives a timer to when certain apps, certain softwares, and how long you work on certain things. You just have to set it there. And this focus mode has a very unique function. What it does is, if you set it to say, okay, I want to work for 1 hour, focus mode breaks that 1 hour into different sections, and in between there are tiny cubics of breaks. Let's say it breaks it into 20, right? Then there is a 5 minutes break after the first 20 minutes for you to stretch, take a sip of water, or just try to remember that, oh, I have been working for this long, and then you take a break. You remember to breathe, literally. That is a very good break and a very good place to start. It strengthens resilience. Now, prioritizing self-care helps strengthen resilience. There are things that will make you feel so weak and tired so quickly, and you feel like, oh, this is not for me, that is not for me. But do you know that when you prioritize self-care, let's say you practice mindfulness, you take care of yourself, you drink water, you exercise, you sleep as much as you can. I know not everyone can afford to sleep 8 hours at night, because some people need to even work at night and work daytime. So sleep as much as possible. Take those in-between rests. It's going to help sharpen resilience. Your body can withstand certain kinds of I would say, certain kinds of burnout, certain kinds of illnesses that might easily just fall to you. So prioritizing self-care helps sustain resilience. It helps strengthen resilience so that you are able to withstand certain things that may befall you. And it also helps maintain a positive mindset to things around you. So at this point now, I would say you should know what works for you. Know what works for you. Okay, yes, I might get tired after working for 2 days. Like personally now, if I find myself working back to back for 3 days, I know on the 4th day, I must take a break. Else, I won't be able to do anything positive after that day, anything productive after that day. I'll just be on zombie mode and I'll just be pushing like someone who doesn't even know where she's headed. So yes, know yourself, know what works for you. If what works for you when you wake up in the morning is praying first, how do you want to pray? Do you want to sit in meditation, clear your mind before you talk to God? Do you want to start with praise and worship before you talk to God? You need to pause and prepare it in your mind first, right? Because your phone is what connects you to other people, not essentially to yourself in first instance. What connects you to you is you. So you need to connect to yourself, prepare your mind for the day, prepare your mind for what you're going to encounter. Let's say you open up that email and you see something you do not like, something you do not want to see. How do you tackle it? How do you face it? How do you help yourself face those things outside of you, outside of your immediate environment that are not pleasing to you? So first, you need to learn to prioritize self-care. So you strengthen resilience, and then you prepare yourself for the things that come to you. The 5th point I have here is that it enhances motivation. When you feel physically and mentally and emotionally healthy and happy, it drives you to want to pursue your aspirations. And here I tell you to find your happy place. Finding your happy place could be a person, your happy place could be a physical place, your happy place could be a sound, a smell, a feeling, just an environment, physical, something mental. You need to find your happy place and maintain the sanctity of that place so that it can always pull you back whenever you are off the rail, whenever you feel you're not doing things right, doing things well. And the 6th and final point is it promotes work-life balance. A lot of people do not find it easy to go to work. A lot of people do not find joy in their work. And a lot of people find joy in their work, but their regular day life, their life outside of work is a mess. Now, prioritizing self-care helps you create a work-life balance, and it helps you stay true to it. If you take care of yourself, it is much easier to connect with other people outside of yourself. If your work is your happy place, it is much easier for you to spend a lot of time there, feel happy, and then let your mind center yourself from your happy place so that you can channel that energy of your happy place out to the other places, other areas of your life. Let's say you have noisy neighbors, and that means your home is a place you do not want to be because your neighbors are always noisy. Let's say you don't have light at home, or the network is terrible in your environment. It means that at home, you have these limitations to things you need to do, right? So now let's look at the other things that are positive within your home. It is peaceful, there are no fights. You don't get to experience things like theft in your area. So let's say security is there. The road is quite nice, even though the network is bad. Okay, accessibility is there. Now, try to work from this point of the positives and channel it out into these areas of the negatives. Okay, the things I need to do most desperately with the network, I'll keep it for when I get to work because there is network there. I need peace and quiet. I'm going to take a walk. And then when I get back home, I just try to help myself with some music, and then I chill, relax, even with the noisy neighbors. So put your mind to the things that are positive and that helps your mind around your abode, around your home, around your workplace, so that you have a very positive and balanced work-life system. Now, I must state that it's not something very easy to achieve. Yes, because for you to get to a point of high level of stress, it must have accumulated over time, right? And to get away from that point, it takes baby steps. So you need to understand that there is no magic wand that changes everything all at once, unless, of course, you want to be hypnotized, but I don't think that is something we are considering. So I would say that prioritizing self-care is one of the things that should be on the priority list of every single person, especially when setting goals for the year, for the month, for the week, for even the day. Self-care should be a part of it. So I ask one question. In your work life, do you have a day off? Not a lot of people will be able to say yes to that. But if you cannot get an entire day off where you do not work, do this, because it's something I also do for myself. In your work line, you always have the very hectic jobs, and you have those jobs that do not require too much attention to them, right? So when you do the hectic job, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, knowing your strength, if you can push through 3 days of hectic work, put the very light ones that do not require too much attention, too much focus at that point, so that it serves as your break in your focus mode. And finally, I would like to say this. While you take care of yourself, remember that you need to breathe. Take a minute to breathe. Focus on your immediate environment. Try to put your mind towards the positives. It might not be easy depending on the situation each person is in. Depending on the situation you might be in, it might not be easy. But you need to remember that it is one step at a time.